welcome to another Plutonium Guy Plays video. As you guys can all probably tell already, this is not your usual video. Here's why. Rather than doing a game I would normally do, Car Crushers 2 right up here in the top left, I will be doing knockoffs of that game, which is why I have searched it in the top bar up here. And I have a bunch of random games to play. The first one I'll be showing you guys is Car Crushers 3, actually. It's not literally made by the same people, it's just a game that's called Car Crushers 3. It's completely different than the first one. I hope you guys are excited for this. Here we go. So guys, this is the first knockoff of Car Crushers 2. The lobby is very much so the same. The loud, annoying nuclear signal is going off constantly. Like, it doesn't turn off. It's not possible to turn it off. But yeah, so like the lobby is very much the same. There are only 4 cars that you can use though, all of which have already been taken. It's not possible to spawn a car. There's a car at each door. Oh, here's another one actually. But so you get in these cars and you can just drive around. The cars themselves don't really work, but if you go outside, there's just a bunch of nothingness. Like this row 4 literally has a road and a bridge, and like outside there's no crushers, inside there's no crushers. There's no way to actually destroy the car. It's pretty much just a driving game that has the name Car Crushers 2 and a big, annoying, massive thing like that. And also half the time, like not half the time, every now and then some of the map just kind of disappears and reappears again. So this game is very much so not even close to similar. Like you can see there's a helicopter over there. There's no way to get onto it. It's just kind of weird, and you guys can see the map disappearing and reappearing behind me. Anyway, that is the first knockoff of Car Crushers 2. I hope you guys like it. Okay guys, so that was the first game that's a knockoff of Car Crushers 2, and if you thought that was weird, just buckle up, because they get a lot weirder than that. So if you go back to your Car Crushers 2 search list, the second one I will be playing is literally called Car Crushers. No number, no nothing, literally just Car Crushers. And you click on it here, it's made by Kajto, whatever, and there are 2 people playing it right now. Alright, here we go. Alright, now that I am in the second game that is a knockoff of Car Crushers, I am noticing one very distinct thing right now. I have multiple weapons. I believe this is a paintball gun pointing sideways. This also appears to be a paintball gun. This is definitely not a paintball gun. It's a flamethrower. And then this is an RPG. So this one, just like the last one, literally just has cars chilling outside the doors that you can drive. It has this pop up every time you get inside one, and this awesome cool noise. And then here's what happens after that. You accelerate, and not a lot happens weird with that until you realize that out here, just like the last one again, there's absolutely nothing. There's nothingness besides a bridge and a couple of other things. This one, it is possible to actually destroy the cars and yourself, though. So this is a step better and also a step worse, because when you come up here, it just says emergency nuke. And like any good person seeing a nuke button, I'm going to go ahead and just jump on it. And it says game override activated, end of server for all of you. Sorry. But then you never really... nothing really happens. The whole game just kind of flashes red, and then you try to go here to play Car Crushers 2, and it doesn't work. So this game, just like the last one, is very broken. It doesn't really work outside of you being able to move and stuff. So they're both pretty weird, but guys, I promise they get weirder. Stick around to see the other ones. Alright guys, so now that I have done 2, I have 3 left, as well as 2 honorable mentions, which I won't actually be playing. So the third one is just called Car Crushers 2. Very creative name. It's not like it's the exact same name as the game itself. It is by Mima, and yeah, I'm excited to get into this one because it's kind of different from the others. Alright guys, so you join this one, and the first thing you notice is that you have rank VIP and have admin commands, so that's kind of different. But then you realize that the lobby itself is elevated, just like nothing else I've seen in any Car Crushers knockoff before. So you go down here, and typically in the regular Car Crushers 2, this is the way to get to the nuclear energy activation core. But no, it's just the way to get to the car's place. And then you come down here thinking, oh yeah, this ladder's gonna take me down to the energy core itself. No, there's an invisible floor for no absolute reason at all. It's just there. It's just chilling in the middle of the sky, just an invisible floor. And then the ladder's kind of broken too, so you know, that's always nice, a broken ladder. So you can't really get out of the pit without resetting unless you get super lucky like I just did. And then you come over here and there's this Bugatti, and you're like, dang, it's a Bugatti. I'm gonna get in it. And then it's super loud, super obnoxious. Baroom! And then you hit the accelerator, and it's kind of slow at first, and then it's super slow, and then you jump out, and the best part is it just keeps driving after you get out. It's just gonna keep driving for a long time, guys. That sucker is gone. That this whole game is just kind of honestly broken and weird, but yeah, it's kind of the funniest so far. Alright guys, before I get into the fourth one, I feel it would only be appropriate to show you guys the two honorable mentions that I have. So this one, Car Crushers, I read description. So when you go into the description, all it says is, the scripting for this game is bad, please don't join. But then it has 238,000 plays lifetime. But when you join the game then, after that, it just says, why did you join this game? This game is bad, it's not funny, get out. And so pretty much that's the gist of that game. So that's why I gave it an honorable mention, because it's kind of just stupid. And then the 4 new cars, Car Crushers 2. You click on it and you click play and you're thinking, oh, this one actually seems kind of nice. You know, it looks official. And then it reroutes you to Space Tycoon. 2-player Space Tycoon, guys. I'm not sure why they made a Car Crushers reroute to it, but to each his own. So now that I have done that, the fourth Car Crushers to knockoff that I'm showing you guys today and actually playing is simply called Car Crusher. It is by Mr. Is O Life. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. So really, this one is completely different than the other ones because it's entirely homemade and not really based off the other ones. Here we go. Anyway, guys, I'm excited to show you this one. All right. So this one, when you join, the first thing you notice is you're floating in the air. A little weird, but okay, I can get over just floating in the air. And then you notice that there's this thing going on over here. There's just a blue car chilling, and you're like, I'm gonna get in. And then you hit the accelerator, and this is the noise you get. I'm not sure why this exists, but it does. It's super loud, super obnoxious. So that's the car over there. And then over here, there's vehicle spawners that actually spawn decent cars. Blue cars, but decent cars nonetheless. They actually, like, drive and stuff. And then you go around to all these different crushers. And as far as I am aware, I've tested a couple of them. The only ones that work are these spinny things on the ground. And when you drive over them, you know, it just crunches your car, it breaks the bottom off, you know, nice and stuff like that. So it's kind of decent. Actually, this is when it works, but since I'm bad, it didn't work. And then you notice that when you fall, there's just this nice background, and it's actually kind of peaceful, kind of calm. That might be the best feature of that game right there, is just the way that works. And then you get in these Jeeps, and every time you accelerate, if it allows you to accelerate, which it doesn't on this one, that's kind of sad. You try and get back in one, and yeah, it's just kind of weird. It just does that usually. So nothing really makes sense in this game. It's all just kind of broken, and that person managed to drive away in their Jeep. But yeah, so this one, like I said, is very different with the background and the fact that only one of the crushers works. Back to the game screen. Alright, unfortunately we have come to number 5 on the list, which is the last one, but I do think it is one of the better ones. It is this one right here, Updates Car Crusher. So you click on it, and it's one of the better concepts in my opinion. I do think you guys will like it. It's not something I would play a lot, but it is interesting. Here we go. Alright guys, this one's a little strange too, because you first join and it just asks you if you want something for free. And you think about it and you're like, you know, I don't really want to accidentally download a virus, so you just click cancel, which is something very different about this. Another thing that's different about this is you have a spray paint can and you just hold it down. If you're in first person, you can't see it, which is kind of weird, but you can go up to other people and you can just say, get spray painted, noob. Ha 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 ha, you are red now. You are red now. And it's kind of weird how you can just spray paint other people. It's also weird how the spray paint bucket works, but you know. And then the most of the game is just you use your crowbar to just whack these cars right here. So not really actual car crushers. It's more like you just have a crowbar and are mutilating the vehicles. It is a definitely different concept than what the other ones were. But overall, I would say it is more interesting. The cars do drive, but most of them are so mutilated that they have stopped working. Like I'm just ruining this person's day right here. I'm just like hot, 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 hot. Also, the crowbars can knock off people's hair like I did to her. But yeah, so that is really this whole video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, please don't dislike the video. Give another one of my videos a try. If you did like it, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see everybody in my next video.